to get the earned income credit, we need to fill out this Form 1040 individual income tax for 2022. So on this tax return, we're going to say we have a married couple filing jointly. So we'll check that box, and we need to fill out the names and social security number and address and that type of stuff here. So we got all that here. And then we're going to scroll down to digital assets, which is virtual currency. We'll say that they don't have any of that, so we'll check that box just like that. Then we scroll down a little bit more, and they do have two dependents. So we're going to enter that information here, two dependents, and we're going to say that they qualify for the child tax credit. So we'll check those boxes. Then down on line 1A, we have the income. And the wages from their W-2 form go on line 1A. I'm going to say that they had $30,000 of wages. So that goes right there. And then that number carries down here to line 11. And on line 12, we have the standard deduction. So looking over here, the standard deduction for married filing joint is $25,900. So back on line 12, we'll enter that here like that. And the difference between these two numbers is $4,100, which is our taxable income. So the next thing we need to do is scroll down here to line 16, which is the tax. And we need to figure out the tax. To do that, we need to go to the tax table right here. And you see it says if on line 15 is at least this much, but less than this, and we have this filing status. So if we scroll down here, we find the appropriate line. Remember, we had $4,100 on line 15, and we look over here, our tax is $413. So we go back up here to line 16 and enter 413 right there. And then you'll notice on line 19, we have a child tax credit for those two dependents. I've covered the child tax credit on a previous video, so I'm not going to go into detail on that. But you can see the credit and the tax are the same. So you go down here to line 24, the total tax is now 0 because they cancel each other out. Then on line 25A, we have our withholding on our W-2, which was probably about $1,200. So we'll enter that right there. And that carries down to 25D. Now we need to deal with the earned income credit, which goes on line 27. And we need to first fill out Schedule EIC for that, which is right here. Schedule EIC for 2022 is right here. And we have to fill out the names. So we have our dependents that we entered on 1040. Those are their names right there. And then we need to enter their social right here, same as what we did on 1040. Then the year that they were born goes in here like this. And then we need to go back to 1040. And on line 27, we need to go now to the EIC table to figure out what our EIC is. This is the EIC table right here. And you can see if you're married filing joint and you have two dependents, then you go down to your earned income. Remember, our wages, which is our earned income, was $30,000. So we're looking at this line right here. For married filing joint is $5,371. So that is our earned income credit. That goes on line 27. $5,371 goes right there. And then in addition to that, we have an additional child tax credit, which goes on line 28, $3,000. So the sum of those two goes down to line 32, $8,371. And we have this, you remember this withholding, $1,200. The sum of those two is $95.71. Now, since our tax up here, line 24 is 0, we get all that refunded to us. So we're going to get a check for, or a direct deposit, whichever you choose, of $95.71 as a refund. Our refund is right here on line 35A. So that's how that works. That's a pretty nice refund. Thanks for listening.